Добре дојдовте во 3D диагностичкиот центар во Скопје. Во една од претходните епизоди на Минути за стоматологија зборувавме за алајнерите и која е нивната предност во однос на металните брекети. Во продолжение, во ова издание ќе зборуваме за ОРТЕРО алајнерите, а зошто ги одбираме токму нив, бидејќи ОРТЕРО алајнерите вија нудат последната технологија на дигиталната ортодонција. На моје чест и задоволство, овде на гости во 3D центарот го имаме господинот Ајдин Дикулак, основач и директор на компанијата ОРТЕРО алајнерс. Добре ни дојдовте. Господин Ајдин, на самиот почеток би сакала и би ми било чест и задоволство доколку им се представите на нашите гледачи.
At first of all, welcome to welcoming me in here, Academy of Aesthetic in Dentistry for Üsküp in here. I am Aydın Dikulak, one of the founders of the ORTERO aligners. We are established in Turkey and doing business more than 9 years in here and serving all the doctors who wants to do aligners and who wants to treat their patients with the clear aligners. We are serving as and producing them for aligners and treating their patients, and we are working on happy doctors, happy patients, and with digital dentistry we want to serve all the people with newest technologies, with the 3D printers and 3D scanning, all the technologies we are establishing in ORTERO digital aligner services.
Ке може ли да објасните зошто сте овде во Македонија?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. We are here as an ORTERO to make a course and present ourselves in the Macedonian doctors in here, and make with that course we want to serve with our partner in here 3D Center to serve all the doctors for the Macedonian patients, doing one of the best aligner for their patients, we can say that.
Следното прашање ми е дали дигиталната ортодонција е мит или реалност?
Actually, if we can talk, for example, in 10 years ago, it was a myth actually, but nowadays, at the last 5 years, actually, it is the reality, and it is the not only an option, it is becoming every day a must for the turning all the clinics at digital dentistry. Because at the past, everything can be done by hand and by eyes, what can be happen, but for everything becoming Web 3.0 and everything becoming digitalizing, so imaging, seeing the patient real data with the digitalization and planning what do you want to see in here before on the computer side with very accurate results. You can get very accurate results, and you can design what do you want to desire at the beginning of the treatment, not on the way while you are treating your patient. So it prevents all the faults and it fastens all the process and treatment time, and in the future none of the business probably will be no digital business in that way.
Овде сте за повеќе да објасниме што се тоа ОРТЕРО алајнери.
ORTERO aligners is the one of the very best and accurate clear aligner business for the meet of the patient's orthodontic problems, fix the orthodontic problems, despite of the metal braces, with a very digitalized system. ORTERO aligner offers the doctors using the CBCT data, tooth roots of the patient, and all the photos and digital scanning data, getting through it, ORTERO designing with talking with doctors and with talking with orthodontic consultants, designing very ideal solutions for the doctors. And after that, with a very fast delivery and fast solution, patients starting to use aligners to fix their teeth. And while they are fixing their teeth, they are very easy and relaxed about they don't have to use some diet on their food habits, or for very important meetings or something like that. They don't have to use some aligners, but using very regularly and without dropping or making some loss of the aligners. At the end of the day, they fix their teeth and they reach their very perfect smiles in here. ОРТЕРО offers, and again I'm repeating it, happy doctors and happy smiles for them.
Во Македонија постојат производители на алајнери, но дали овие алајнери одговараат на светските стандарди?
Actually, aligners are established and in the world market, global market, more than 20 years. And at the beginning, it was very primitive products. But right now, with the digital dentistry came in play, and so much material technologies improvements, nowadays, all the good aligner companies turn on multi-layer aligner sheet production and scanning and designing process, and involving not only the teeth movements but also root movements, also jaw positioning, and everything need to be clarified for an exact and accurate orthodontic treatment. And to be honest, I don't know very well about the local companies in here, but only ОРТЕРО is the involving CBCT data and root angulations and jaw angles to the treatment plans. And I can say that only in Macedonia ОРТЕРО can offer their doctors. And also with the multi-layer sheets, very continuous force can be applied for very long times. And for the orthodontics, there are two main points in here. You need to apply force very continuously, not so much high, but not so much less, but exactly what you desire for the force. And that force should be kept for all the aligner wearing times. But in the single layer sheets, only 1 or 2 days you can keep that force, and to increase the continuous of the force, you need to higher the force, and that way you can lose some teeth or something like that. So ОРТЕРО offering exactly what the patient require for their tooth movements in a less painful and more accurate solutions.
Би сакала на нашите гледачи да им го представиме во продолжение и вашиот софтвер.
Okay, thank you very much. For example, in here, in the 3D center, there can be get so many digital data for the C of the doctor. For example, CBCT data and 3D imaging systems with skull of the face or everything get in play, but doctors can only see on the screen and they can calculate something in here. But with the ОРТЕРО system, you can integrate all the data for here and design to process for the patient involving that data. We are getting very high and accurate solutions at the beginning of the treatment. In ОРТЕРО system, in ОРТЕRO planner system, in our software, doctors can see all the process, all the steps, how many aligners they will gonna use, and at the end of the day they can understand how the treatment will be finished very accurately, and it means that very less refinements will be required in here, and they can easily design our system. And one more thing, I don't know any other companies doing this, but in ОРТЕРО software, we are also offering to Macedonian doctors the Macedonian language as well.
Токму тоа сакав јас на самиот крај да го додадам. Благодарам што го направивте вие. Како добра домакинка ќе ве прашам, бидејќи сте за прв пат овде, не само во Македонија, туку и во нашиот 3D центар, па ќе ве прашам кои се вашите впечатоци од 3D центарот.
I'm very impressed about the 3D center in here, because one of the very last and most accurate technologies in here I can see, even in Turkey or ОРТЕРО distributing in 12 different countries, more than Macedonia. One of the top level 3D center I can see in here, because your technologies using in here with the artificial intelligence or something another technologies is one of the top I can say here. Because when I come here, I see some presentation and some demo in here, I am fascinated, to be honest.
Thank you very much. Колку една 3D снимка, односно 3D анализа им помага на ортодонтите?
Totally, I am agreeing with you, because if you are using digital system and doing some analysis just before starting the treatment, you can get very accurate results, and if you will face with any problems, you will see from front and you prevent it just from the beginning of the treatment. So for correct treatments and very healthy patients, it is a must, not an option, I guess.
Би сакала повторно да се навратиме на ОРТЕРО алајнерите и следното што ќе ве прашаме, дали долго се чека за добивање на ОРТЕРО алајнер?
Generally, world average for the aligner delivery times for most of the biggest companies or local producers is more than 1 month or 45 days or everything, included from just taking first impression to fitting the aligner for the patient. But in ОРТЕРО, we are offering very fast solutions for the doctors. In 1 week we are offering the analyzed treatment process, and in 1 week we are sending the aligners to the company. So doctors, when a patient enters the clinic and they discuss about treating with the aligners, they will get whole process in 2 weeks and they start shining and writing small.
Може ли подетално да ја објасниме целата постапка?
Okay, this is a good question. All the process starts from beginning. If a patient enters the clinic, doctor taking some of their impressions digitally with the intraoral scanners, or if they don't have, with some silicone impressions, and some of the photos, orthodontic photos of the patient, and prescription what we are requesting from the doctor. With that data, in ОРТЕРО portal, every doctor has an own account and they can see their patients and track patients and create some cases on the portal. They are uploading all the data at that place and writing the prescription, what they desire for the patient, a full orthodontic solution or some Smile 6 or Hollywood Smile or restorative preparation for some laminates or creating some gaps for implants, whatever they desire. They are creating some prescription, and with that prescription in ОРТЕРО, more than 30,000 cases experienced analyst technicians and some of the orthodontic consultants, some of them also professors about the aligners, and they got some aligner books already, doing some consultancy and 3D simulation what we are planning. And doctor again sees the treatment plan on the portal with 3D analysis and all the movement tables and all the details what they will get. And when they see that, if they want to give some revisions about the treatment plan, they can again giving some treatment plan revisions. If not, they are saying that, okay, produce it. And then ОРТЕРО producing it with the 3D printers and sending to the doctor. And when the doctor gets the aligners, if require any requirements, some of the attachments, some of the strippings on the teeth, and first aligner start to using it. And for the sequential aligners, every, for example, 10-day changement of the new aligner, all the teeth moving one step further, one step further, one step further, and the end last aligner, the final position they are getting with doctor and patient, and removing all the attachments, and the retention process starts.
Нема да се укриам дека сум воодушевена од вашиот производ, а бидејќи јас лично имам потреба од корекција на моите заби, би ве прашала дали ми ги препорачувате ОРТЕРО алајнерите.
Especially, I am not a doctor, I am an engineer, and with that process, every time we are saying to patients, okay, you need to go a doctor, and doctor need to consult you if you are okay with aligners or not. But I can say that informally, ОРТЕРО aligners a good fit for your solution. In a very short time, you can keep your teeth in a very good smile again.
Благодарам. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Почитувани, ви благодарам и на вас за вашето внимание. Погледнавте уште една епизода на Минути за стоматологија.